name's Meenakshi Thakur, and I work with Westland Books. We are gathered here today for the release of Vishwas Patil's new novel in translation. Vishwas ji is a master storyteller. He dazzles the reader with the immense scale of his novels and excellent craftsmanship. He has written beloved novels in Marathi like Mahanayak, Zadati, Panipat, Sambhaji and Jhanjhavat, many of which have been translated into English by us. He has also written a literary biography of Anna Bhau Sathe, the founding father of Dalit literature in Maharashtra. His novel Panipat has received 38 awards since its publication in 1988. The Shivaji Mahasamrat series, a quartet of novels on the Maratha Empire, is his most ambitious work thus far. We are releasing today the second volume in this series, The Wild Warfront. Since they ought to be read together, I'll introduce the first volume as well. Titled as Jhanjhavat in Marathi and the Whirlwind in English, it is a sweeping preamble to the rise of the Maratha Empire. Few books on the establishment of the Hindvi Swaraj have recreated so deftly the many darbars of 17th century India, the Mughal Darbar and the Nizam Shahi and Adilshahi courts, all revealed so much about the lives of Shivaji's forebears, especially Shivaji's father Shahaji Bhosle and mother Jijabai. The second volume, The Wild Warfront, gives us an account of the rise of Chhatrapati Shivaji to the zenith of his powers. It has been translated by Nadeem Khan, who has translated 7 novels by Mr. Patil. Other than that, he has also brought into English the works of the young Marathi writer Avadhut Dongare, as also the works of celebrated writers like Bhau Pandey, Rangnath Pathare, and Anant Deshmukh. To launch this magnificent novel, we have amidst us Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Highways of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. He, of course, needs no introductions. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Member of Parliament, writer, former diplomat, Dr. K. Sreenivasarao, Secretary at Sahitya Akademi, is also with us. We could start by presenting some flowers to all our guests. Look forward to one-on-one interactions with Mr. Patil, because it's then that he talks about his investigations into Indian history. He may be writing fiction, like Dr. Tharoor just said, but the backbone of his work is a result of industrious research, which involves long travels to all the sites he speaks about. He's traveled to all the forts that were conquered by Shivaji. For instance, it's some monumental number, he'll give you that. While working on the novel about Subhash Chandra Bose, the novel is called Mahanayak, as Dr. Rao said, he traveled to Germany, Japan, he traveled everywhere to trace the footsteps of Subhash Chandra Bose. And it was Bose's daughter, Mr. Patil, who said his novel on her father was way better and way more authentic than any non-fiction written on Subhash Chandra Bose so far. While working, and then he's conducted hundreds of interviews with the last of the people who ran circus companies at the time of the Second World War in South India, in Maharashtra, and Southeast Asia. One of his novels that will be out in English towards the end of this year is called The Great International Kanchana Circus, which tells the story of a woman who ran a circus, and they are touring Burma when the Second World War breaks, and the Japanese are coming in. So that's another fascinating novel of Vishwas ji's, which will be out soon. Mr. Patil, tell us about why at this point you decided to write a quartet. Why a quartet and not just one novel?
Thank you, Prince. Few minutes are left out for me. Researching and investigating the life and the times of Shivaji is the passion, obsession and madness of my life. Both Shivaji Raje and Sambhaji Raje acquired, constructed, possessed more than 400 forts in South India. In the last 35 years, I have personally ascended and visited more than 250 forts. Many of my friends ask me one favorite question: what was the real dharma of Shivaji and Sambhaji, the father and the son? My answer is straight, but carries two joints into it. पहले इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं है कि राजा शिवाजी और राजा संभाजी हिंदू धर्म में जन्मे थे। उनका राज्याभिषेक और उनके परिवार में संपन्न किए गए सब अनुष्ठान विधियां हिंदू धर्म के नियमों और निर्देशों के अनुसार ही होते थे। लेकिन यह दृढ़ता से उल्लेख किया जाना चाहिए कि भले वे हिंदू के रूप में जन्मे थे, लेकिन उन्होंने विश्व धर्म को अपनाया, संपूर्ण मानव धर्म का झंडा गाड़ते हुए उन्होंने आखिरी सांस ली थी। I have planned my Shivaji Mahasamrat novels in series. 4 parts will come. Its first 2 parts have already been published in Marathi, Kannada, Hindi, and the first volume in English. I have got a huge readership, and my books have captivated the imagination of youngsters. My heartiest thanks to all these dignitaries who attended today's book release ceremony. In real words, there was a sort of tension in my mind in this afternoon, because the parliament is taking new turn on a new issue. But in that condition also, both the dignitaries, both the MPs attended, most important figures from the most political parties, they attended. I am thankful to them. I express my gratitude for everybody here from the core of my heart. Shashi, Tharoor, Dr. Rao, my friend, Sahitya Akademi Secretary, Mr. Nadeem Khan, Mr. Mahesh Patil Benadikar, many of my friends from Panipat, Lucknow, then Awadh, then Agra. All these Marathas, they have gathered together, and I am very thankful to Raj Deshmukh, Mahesh Patil, and all others about this. पहले खंड में मैंने शिवाजी राजा के जन्म की कथा सुनाई थी, जो लोगों को मालूम नहीं थी, कि जब वह अपने माता के गर्भ में थे, कैसे उनके 3 मामा और नाना को अहमदनगर के निजाम शाह ने भरे दरबार में कत्ल किया था। उसी वर्ष शिवाजी के पूर्वजों की पुणे जागीर को जला दिया और 3 आदिलशाही सरदार द्वारा तोड़फोड़ कर नष्ट किया पुणे शहर को। अभी नवजात शिवाजी के पालना बांधने के लिए ना कोई छत था, ना कोई खंभा था। इसी वास्ते शिवराय का जन्म एक दूर शिवनेरी किले पे रिश्तेदारों के घर में हुआ है। दिस इज रियलिटी। Thus the story of Shivaji's life is depicted from dust to the dazzlement of glory. After going through his campaigns in the valleys of Sahyadri mountains, his achievements in military warfare, his strategic brilliance of whisking away 25,000 trained army of Mughals in Umberkind with the help of just 2,000 soldiers, and the cliffs of Sahyadri mountain, it is an incredible example in the history of guerrilla warfare. I came to know that he was not only a benevolent king or an accomplished general, but he was also Nisargaputra, a child of Mother Nature. The Sahyadri mountain ranges, southern valleys, terrains helped him to restrain the advancement of manifold enemies like Portuguese, English, Adilshahi columns and mighty Mughal army. Like Napoleon Bonaparte, he was an idol of great endurance and tenacity, indomitable courage and zeal, constantly burning with his desire and goal and passing many sleepless nights, which helped him emancipate his land from the foreign power. एक सवाल उठता है, भगवान ने शिवाजी राजा को आखिर कितनी जिंदगी दी थी? 49 years, बस ओनली 49 years. कैसा था उनके जिंदगी का कैलेंडर? खाली 4-5 महीने का कार्यकाल मैं शॉर्ट में बताता हूं आपको. उन्होंने 5 नवंबर 1664 को कुडाल का महान युद्ध जीत लिया, जहां उन्होंने 35,000 आदिलशाही सैनिकों को हराया और उसके बाद बस 20 दिनों के भीतर 25 नवंबर को सिंधुदुर्ग जैसे महान समुद्री किले की नींव रखी. उसके बाद तुरंत दिसंबर में उन्होंने कर्नाटक के हुबली शहर को लूटा और जनवरी में पुणे के पास अपनी जागीर वो लौट आए. फिर 13 फरवरी को वो फिर से तेजी से कोंकण के तट की ओर बढ़े और उन्होंने अपने साथ 80 छोटे मोटे जहाजों का काफिला लेकर दक्षिण की तरफ पहला सामुद्रिक आक्रमण किया और मैंगलोर के पास बसे बसरूर नगर पे हमला किया, जहां फ्रेंच और पुर्तगीज कॉलम पे फतेह हासिल किया. वहां से वापसी में उन्होंने कारवार में जंग छेड़ दी और तुरंत 1 महीने के बाद उन्होंने पुरंदर पुणे के पास मिर्जा राजा जयसिंह के नेतृत्व में 60,000 की विशाल मुगल फौज से मुकाबला किया. एक खाली 4 या 5 महीने की उनकी कहानी है. In short, his days were consistent with devotion and his people and persistent and mysterious activities of guerrilla warfare as he kept the Mughals under terror. His entire life was a saga of bravery, and it dazzled like a bunch of great Hollywood movies. And imagine, those were the days with no availability of emails, computers, as I told before, no fastest roads of the Gadkari era, the availability of private jets for captains and all sorts of modern day luxuries were a far cry. Combating all sorts of difficulties and adversaries merely on the strength of horses, bullocks, and by crisscrossing through the thick jungles and slippery valleys, he created his dream of Hindavi Swarajya. औरंगजेब जैसे कुटिल खलनायक की व्यक्ति रेखा किसी साहित्यकार के लिए एक बड़ी चुनौती रहती है. इसमें संदेह नहीं कि औरंगजेब एक क्रूर शासक था, हत्यारा था. उसने हिंदुओं के कई मंदिरों को ध्वस्त किया, सतनामी साधुओं की निर्गम हत्या की. हमारे छत्रपति संभाजी राजा को टुकड़े टुकड़े करके उन्होंने प्राण लिए उनके, और मिर्जा राजा जयसिंह को गुप्त रूप से जहर देकर खत्म भी करवाया. लेकिन इतिहास और हकीकत यह भी है कि मध्ययुगीन मुगल काल में औरंगजेब ऐसा पहला शासक था जिसने शासन और सेना में सबसे बड़ी संख्या में यानी 32% हिंदुओं को तैनात किया था, नियुक्त किया था, जिसमें बड़ी मात्रा में राजपूत, मराठा और पांडे से लेकर देशपांडे सब ब्राह्मण भी थे. आउट ऑफ 575, 179 of his Mansabdars and nobles, that is around 32%, were Hindus. These were mainly Rajput, Marathas and Brahmins. No doubt, Shivaji Raja was the greatest Maratha, whose life and deeds stand as a guiding star or a lighthouse, as the epitome of inspiration and humanity. Shivaji Maharaj, what a man, what a career. While writing about this great soul, I feel I am living in the shadows of Farishta. Once again, I thank all dignitaries, my readers and my friends. I assure you that very soon I will return with the third volume of this series, Shivaji Mahasamrat. Thank you very much.